Hello, friends, and welcome to the 12 Days of Crafting Advent. I'm your friendly Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator Susanne here, and today is day number 4. So here we are into the calendar. We're going to open up number 4. I wonder what it is. Well, I already know. I'm trying to make it seem like I don't. Here we have some gold foiled labels. So we'll be using that or one of them in my card today. I do apologize for my crooked screen. I didn't notice that whilst I was filming. So I'm going to share with you all the different label sizes because you never know. I heard that this Advent calendar went on the last chance item. I'm not sure if it's discounted or not. Somebody said it was in the comments yesterday, but they're from the US, I believe. And I looked on the last chance in Canada and it wasn't on special. I could be wrong, but anyway, it's this Advent it's super fun. Aren't you having fun? I'm having fun creating. So here is my basic beige card base. It is 11 by 4 1/4. We're going to score at 5 1/2 and again at 2 3/4. So I'm just making a score there and a fold and then back into my trimmer at 2 3/4 and make sure that you don't cut, that you only score. I don't know how many times I've done that. So I'm just folding, slippery little sucker. I am just folding and burnishing my folds, and I'm going to do that for this top portion as well. And then I remember on day 2, we got some DSP. So this one was the beige one, and it has just simple white leaves on it. So I cut that down to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm putting that on the inside of the card. I know, strange, right? But you're going to see that this is an easel card. And the inside does need to be decorated, and it's light enough that you can write on it. So here's one of those labels. I don't know if you can see in the video here, but there's some some gold details on the left hand side. So again, I'm using the birthday sentiment, birthday wishes. I'll get around to using the other ones. But I felt like the flowers, it went really well. So I put dimensionals on the back of that, and I basically put it maybe about an inch from the bottom or so. I'm checking, how does that look? And Bob's your uncle. There it goes. All right, so now for the top portion of the card, or the card front, if you will. This is a piece of basic white. It is sized 4 inches by 5 1/4, and we are attaching it to a piece of basic beige, and that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm only putting adhesive, and it's dry adhesive this time, on that bottom fold on my card front. So now I can put my my real card front on the top of that, and it becomes the easel. So I'm going to give you a better show here. It's cute. It's a fun fold, but it's the most simple kind of fun fold. I'm putting that off to the side, and we are going to get stamping. So I have Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, and I believe Strawberry Slush. And peach, I will be using Peach Pie as well. So I have 3 large flowers, And then I felt that these ink pads were just a little too juicy, and you can see when I push my bone folder into them, I'm just squishing down the ink a little bit so that I can get a softer impression. It's not so juicy. And I'm also, you saw that I didn't wash my stamp between those ones. I went from light to dark. So you don't have to always clean your stamp before you move on to a darker color. Unless it's like going from, I don't know, green to pink or something. Yeah, don't do that. This is, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, this, my little mini cut and emboss machine, his name is Johnny B. So we will bring him out another time, but he cut all of the flowers out. And I'm not using one of them. I think, yeah, I didn't use the Flirty Flamingo colors, I don't think. So this is Peach Pie and Secret Sea. And I am doing the butterflies, or stamping the butterflies. And then I have just an acrylic block here. I tapped it into my garden green. So this is the technique for today. We're going to make some splatters with our aqua painter or water pen, or I don't know what we're calling these. Anyway, water brushes, maybe aqua brushes. I'm not sure. They've gone through so many different names. So I just created a little puddle of ink, and I'm just sort of tapping onto my page, and I'm being very careful. And then less is more, folks. I'm going to set that off to dry. And then here's the large pink flower, and I am putting that on with just dry adhesive, and then coming in with that. I wonder if that is Flirty Flamingo, you guys. I can't remember, and I didn't write it down, so sorry. I think this might be well, it could be Strawberry Slush, and the other one could have been Petunia Pie. I don't know. Hey, it's a pink color. This flower I put up on 2 dimensionals, so it's a little higher than everything else. I'm pretty sure that's Melon Mambo and Flirty Flamingo. I'm not sure. So sorry. Anyway, the bigger flower is put down with dry adhesive, my Seal Plus, and this one is going on with a dimensional, and I'm just going to move that. I'm pretty sure it's Flirty Flamingo, not sure, could be Strawberry Slush, one of those two. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm a Virgo. I didn't write it down. Anyway, I just moved that to make it more feasible. So this is my glue dot roll, and I die cut some of these little leaves. I'm just putting them on my roll here, cutting the roll off. I'm bringing in my non-porous surface. This is just a plastic surface. I laminated the surface, and I will be coloring on it. So you saw what I did there. I used my finger dauber, and I daubed it into the green ink that I still had left over from the spritzing technique. So I'm just daubing on some wet ink. I'm not overdoing it. And I'm going to affix these leaves on the card front in a manner that I find appealing. And then, so I did notice when I was, when I pulled these from the glue dots, that one of the leaves, I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe it was too wet. It didn't stick to its glue dot. So it didn't, I had to fuss with it a bit. Anyway, that's fine. As you can see, it's an easy little card to put together. I'm not going to put any sentiment on the front. Sometimes you don't have to, especially with the easel card. If someone was to use it open, they are going to be able to see that birthday wishes. They might not see your personal greeting, but they're definitely going to see the birthday wishes if they open it and display it like an easel card. All right, so almost finished here, plunking that down. I'm going to fetch that pesky glue dot that didn't stick. And now we're going to embellish. So last time we got these lovely little golden, and they're beautiful, these dots. They are flat on the bottom and faceted almost, I would say. No, they're just, well, they're sparkly. And they come in, I think, just 2 different sizes. It's possible that they have 3 different sizes. Maybe, I don't know. So what I'm doing is just putting a dot of the wet glue. And then just like I did in the other card, I'm doing surgery here. I'm picking up with my putty end of my Take Your Pick tool. And of course, I'd pick it up with the dome side, put it down, and then use my pokey tool that has, you know, in the end of your Take Your Pick tool, and it's like a game. You're trying to pick up the embellishment and then hold it there with your pokey tool so that the putty on your Take Your Pick tool doesn't unstick what you wanted to stick, if you will. On some of the bigger flowers, I put 3 embellishments, and then this one of the smaller ones too. So I just felt whatever was right. So you guys, that is my card for you today. I want to thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you did. It's free. And it actually helps me out a lot. So I appreciate you, and hopefully you'll leave me some lovely comments in the comment section below. If you are on YouTube, if you're watching this on my blog, feel free to leave a comment there as well. I do see all of them. And if you don't see your comment be approved, it just takes a minute if it's the first time that you're commenting. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.